We pull from municipal shelters because those animals are still at risk for euthanasia. So our goal is to save as many companion animals as possible. We try to prioritize the animals in municipal shelters because they are the most at risk. And we try to work with those shelters who are striving to truly make a difference, like Lafayette Animal Control.
We do an intake procedure where we examine the animal, monitor it for signs of contagious disease, make sure they're not contagious with anything before they enter into our facility. And if they are, then we have policies on how to prevent it from spreading to the rest of the animals at the shelter. We also give them any vaccinations that they need in order to get them healthy and able to be transported, because I'm not able to allow an animal to go on transport if they have any signs of contagious disease.
We bring them into our shelter, we provide them veterinary care and sheltering, and then we make sure that they find a forever home either through local adoption, out-of-state adoption in Colorado, or on our transports to no-kill shelter partners in various parts of the country.
Well, we like to say we're the first gentle place that most of these animals land, their first kind touch, their first comfort, sometimes their first warm meal, first bath. We wish we could save them all, and maybe one day we'll get there, but everything costs money. The vetting, the spay, the neuter, the vaccinations, the amputations. We tend to get the sickest of the sick, and we want to be able to help those that need us most, and those are the ones that are the most costly. And even when you get an animal that's perfectly healthy and nothing goes wrong, you're still looking at weeks of housing, feeding, sheltering, multiple sets of vaccinations, spay, neuter, and then our transport program, while it is tremendous as a life-saving tool, it's costly.
Transport is so important because the number of animals that we can get out, it jumps just exponentially.
Each animal that enters our doors that goes out on a transport costs us approximately $130, and that includes their intake, their veterinary care, their vaccines, and the sheltering until such time that they can leave. On today's transport, we have about 70 animals going, approximately 50 to 55 dogs, and 15 cats. And of those dogs that are heading out, 12 of them have already been adopted by people in Colorado. So of the nearly 3,000 animals Acadiana Animal Aid saved last year, over 70% of them find their forever home via our transport program, and that costs us nearly $250,000 a year. Every month we send animals to no-kill shelter partners, primarily in Colorado, and that transport costs us about $8,500 every time we head out. I want to thank everyone for coming out tonight and supporting Acadiana Animal Aid. If you've ever really thought about supporting our organization, now is the time. I highly encourage you to raise your paddle tonight and support all the good work we do.
Without our donors, we can't do what we do. And that's the bottom line.